Senator, always a pleasure to have you on the program, sir. Thanks for being here. So first off, what are your thoughts on what you've heard from President Trump at the UN so far today?
Well, thanks, Sandra. Obviously, straight talk from the president. He puts out the unvarnished truth. And I think the thing that he makes clear in all these discussions that relate to foreign policy, national security, is that he's restoring peace through strength. And the president knows full well that it is not our strength that tempts our adversaries, it's our weakness. And he projects strength in everything that he does, and this speech at the UN was no exception to that. And he calls out things that I think he believes other countries are doing wrong. And in many cases, this open borders that we had here in the United States that he's put an end to is something that's afflicting Europe and other countries around the world. So I thought the president was very straightforward, as he always is, and I think speaks the truth, even sometimes when it's uncomfortable for the people in the room.
Senator, speaking of which, here was the moment where President Trump slammed the UN for not living up to its potential. Listen.
What is the purpose of the United Nations? It has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter and then never follow that letter up. It's empty words, and empty words don't solve war. The only thing that solves war and wars is action.
Senator, your reaction?
Okay, well, he's right. I mean, I think that, the president obviously has a point of view with respect to the role of the UN. And I think the UN, for all intents and purposes, Martha, Sandra, he's absolutely right. This is something that you look at the role they played, and they don't take decisive action. And in many cases, they have prolonged conflicts where they're there to end them. And that's why I think he has assumed the leadership position, and our role at the United Nations is one that is indispensable in terms of getting outcomes that will make the world safer for people, not only in this country, but around the world.